Bouncing out of West Angeles.
Nice. Demolition Man.
We're live.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
Welcome everybody once again to Kick in the Door, a D&D live broadcast of shenanigans.
Yep, that's what it's called.
At a table with dice and these goofballs. Adventure.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome everybody. This is episode 11.
Ow.
Wow.
Let's shake the table a little bit.
Well, my knee hit it. What am I supposed to do?
That'll happen. It's
So
okay.
the table is not an immovable force.
That's
The
true.
knee is movable.
That's true. All right. I think it's Eric's turn to catch us up.
Ooh.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're taking
We're
turns
doing
now.
turns? All right. So, last time we met our heroes, or we didn't meet them. Last time we saw our heroes.
There we go.
We look at our notes.
We were in the town of Brightfall.
Mhm.
We left the mines where we had found all of the strangeness down there. I think we talked about that last time.
Yep.
The
Strangers,
ghouls
right.
and stuff. And something we need to research some more, the notes and possible portals and six-fingered hands and Hexitor. Don't have his last name.
Drummond or
Yeah.
something.
The guy that was doing research down there.
Dorm.
Yeah. So we went back into town and started asking questions, showing people the notes we had found down there. Talked to the mayor, Mayor Federo, with the cybernetic hand, and ran into him talking to Dolan's sister, who shortly left, and we went and talked to the mayor. I think so. We also went and talked to the resident medium that we had met when we first got into town. Kind of filled him in in the same spiel. Oh, not a sponsor.
Right.
It was Twitch, so.
Talked to both of them. We got some insight. Mostly, we were just giving them information about what we had found, enlightening them. We learned that there was a pact with some ghouls that live in the cliffs, in the mines, I guess, mines or tunnels of the cliff side.
Yeah, towards the coastline.
Yeah,
The kind of bottom of the cliffside.
right. But the ghouls that we had encountered were obviously not as intelligent, or maybe they were just hungry. But the other ones that exist down there, they have an agreement with. So something we might look into. What else? We went to an alchemist also.
You did.
Yeah, what was his name? Shope Darkunder.
Oh, God.
Shope. Yeah, Shope.
I have not forgotten about this guy.
Okay.
I cannot stop thinking
Oh,
about
right.
this guy and his magical ability.
Right, he was what is the dwarves called?
Daneg.
Danid, yeah, and he walked upside down.
Correct.
And he definitely, when he pees, it goes
Right.
upside down
Didn't
and it
prove
goes
that,
into the sky.
Not canon.
right.
It's super canon.
We're
Steve
definitely-
basically confirmed it by not confirming it.
So we learned that. Had a big discussion with him.
Got some potions from him.
Oh yeah, we bought some potions, including some mystery ones. I think there's still one that is a mystery, but most of them we figured out. We talked to a drinking buddy of my character's uncle.
Yep.
He was
The resident miner.
Yeah, he was the one that was scared out of the mines.
Yep.
So we got caught up on that.
Franz Brickwell.
Stay scared out of his mind.
Yes.
Wah,
Well played.
wah, wah.
And brought
Inspiration.
in some of the local brew. Walnut beer. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a feed.
And after a long day of research and conversation, we headed back to the boat to sleep. And my character woke up in the middle of the night with some wanderlust and ended up walking to behind the mayor's house. There's a trail that goes up
Into the mountains.
into the mountains, and I believe that's where we're gonna pick up. As I was pulled into some kind of obelisk thing.
Yep, you found a clearing and were pulled into a strange
Doctor Strange.
device.
Yeah. Oh, and it was speaking the Ohm language, or at least responding to it when I was.
It was
speaking
responding to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the morning comes,
Nice.
and
Oh, it does?
you all that are still on the boat wake at your respective rates. Mose is still fast asleep, curled up, although he has tossed and turned in the night, and he is now kind of tucked, kind of in the side, just by kind of like the lip by the edge of the boat, next to some ropes or whatever, some mooring ropes that he has kind of moved his head onto as a pillow, although he's still kind of wrapped in blankets. And Scofa is nowhere to be found.
Okay, we take off with that one. Did you make a new character, Eric, in the week? Part?
Yeah. I'm gonna play Mose now.
Did
I start poking the robot.
Did either of you see Scofa leave?
I did.
No. Oh,
You did?
where did he go?
Not that way.
All right, well, show us.
Did he say where he was going?
Just got up in the middle of the night and went.
It's true. You are aware of your surroundings when you're powered down. So
Yep.
there you go.
Didn't say anything. Just
Did you happen to ask him where he was going?
no. It was sleep mode. Just saw it.
I'll look about it. Is his stuff here?
His stuff is still here, yeah.
I take his sling.
When did he leave?
You want to say probably 3 or 4 hours ago?
I want to say 3 or 4 hours ago.
Oh.
It's weird that he's not back. Maybe he went into the mine. His favorite area.
See, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't think he would go to the mine.
Obviously, he wouldn't go to the mine. It was a joke.
So he left. Middle of dark. It's
I jested
Well
about
before
going on
dawn?
that guy. There's nobody over there. I just go, that guy.
Sure.
Well, I guess we should go look for him.
or do we wait for him here in case he comes back here?
Okay, yeah, that could work. Yeah, let's have
also-
some breakfast and see if he comes back in the next few hours. If we don't see him then we'll go look for him.
I'm gonna go looking for him.
Okay. So why don't you go roll survival and see if you can pick up his trail.
Sent.
So he doesn't
18.
shower, right?
18?
So
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what I'm saying.
your
None of us do.
your scent sensors aren't really activating, but you
Oh, use your eye senses.
he had because of the injury to his foot, he has a distinctive kind of walk. So you kind of pick up scuffs in the dirt pretty easily that match that.
Mhm.
Scopes.
some scopes, sure.
And I find him.
Yeah. It's a fairly short walk, 15 or so minutes, maybe even less. But you find that he has taken the trail behind the mayor's house, up the switchback,
He went up.
which is a good
So
150 so feet up the mountain.
So I pull out my iPhone and I call him and tell him, "Hey, this is what's the deal."
Sure. So Fender's there, like talking into his pinky, but nothing. It's not.
Oh,
It's not
are you
doing.
sure?
It's not doing
I didn't have
anything.
to roll.
I mean,
You could probably make a light on your thumb beep, but that's about it.
Still took off without us. We're in
Your
breakfast.
service contract probably expired.
You
Got to
said
keep up
years
on
ago.
your bills.
Verizon, not sponsored.
Were you gonna make some breakfast or?
Yeah, I thought
So you're
we
just
could
going by
sit
yourself?
around and eat, wait for a couple hours.
I mean, I went to go look, and
We've
it
still
went
got
up past the thing. I'm
rat
not gonna
left.
go up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab them
Some
and
rat
then
bacon.
tell them where he went. So it's been like a half hour.
I think he had some berries in his bag.
Mose kind of wakes up to the sound of the cooking, whatever it is, that
Berries.
Fried rat.
Fried berries.
and he makes a face. And then he goes back to sleep.
Mm,
Rat berry surprise.
yes.
Um,
over oats.
Sure.
Yeah, for breakfast.
You're
Yeah,
not
you,
there.
you probably have a little bag of oats in your
Just got a
stuff.
big bag of oats for the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I come
Probably.
back and tell them.
Okay. Yeah, so Fender's back like 20 minutes, 25 minutes later.
Alfred, did you want to smell a plate?
No, it's the foot tracks went behind the mayor's house and up the switchback. So, since he hasn't come back, it's probably bad.
Yeah, I'll start putting the stuff out.
We should probably bring him back in.
All right.
Do we bring?
No,
Let's bring his stuff in case he needs it.
Well, I was talking about Moe's.
Oh. Let's leave him the food and let him rest.
I'm going to practice fishing, I think.
but it was
Good idea, Captain.
Hmm.
See to it that your crew has.
So I don't want to eat.
nutritious
I don't want to
food.
eat any more rats.
Missing out. The crunch that
He
breaks him back.
he tries to climb up onto the canopy, the over the cabin, on the top of the cabin, and then he does kind of like a thing where like kind of like pretends like he didn't want to go up there anyway, and then just
Like a cat.
yeah,
So he licks himself.
yeah, he doesn't lick himself.
Dirty.
Cats do that. They're embarrassed. They just lick themselves. In the room.
Sure.
Weird.
Let's move on.
All right, I gear up and after putting the stuff out and get ready to.
Okay. Just grab your
Down.
stuff. You head up the trail.
I pocket his
Um,
sling.
About 30 feet from the top, where you can feel the air change because you can tell as it kind of whips across. Because this is the kind of the edge of the mountainside,
to my ear spot.
so you can feel that like there's a kind of clearing up there as the wind picks up a little bit, and you can actually hear a bit of a commotion.
Ooh.
And any of you who are familiar with the orc tongue feel kind of hear kind of a low. Well, you might recognize it if you don't, even if you don't understand it. No, this is actually orc. And they're not super close, but you can hear the volume increasing, so they're definitely moving closer towards your position.
We hide.
So you're about, at this point, like 30 feet from the top of the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't I choose owl?
Do you continue up the switchback and then hide, or just try and
Wherever there's
wait it out?
Wherever
What do
there's
you
a
wanna
spot to quickly hide.
Does it sound imminent that they're going to be cresting the hill?
After a minute or so, the sound kind of stabilizes,
Oh, so yeah.
and then you can hear a bit of a heated discussion kind of going on. There's definitely one voice that carries a lot more and is like kind of deeper, even has a little bit of a metallic sound to it.
Do you guys want to sneak up near the top and then, Sora, would you take a look?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
So get up near the top, but not where we're
Sure.
obviously inside.
So you can go ahead and roll stealth.
All right.
All of us, or just
Just Sora. Scouting ahead.
17 plus 8, 25.
Yes. Okay. So you can go ahead and place yourself, like behind that first rock. So the switchback ends kind of at that right there.
Around here.
Yeah.
Switch to battle.
And I will switch to the battle cam.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Where's that button? I moved it right there. Okay.
that's for the rest of us.
Everything all over there.
Well, you're being cautious. Stay away.
He just yeeted himself off the cliff on here.
Distance is worthless. Good luck, sucker.
You stopped about 10 rounds back.
All right, have fun.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
These are filthy. Do I look through though?
Oh, yeah.
We have a good dozen ants on our side.
Okay. So, what you see is in kind of a clearing that's a little bit. So there's kind of small shrubs and one or two normal sized trees and several small ones. Some of these rocks look like they've been deliberately positioned. Obviously, the larger ones would have taken maybe a giant, or maybe they've just been sitting there for ages. But of note, immediately is Scofa lying on his belly in front of what looks like an Iron Maiden, which has is still kind of open. You can hear a clicking sound from inside of it. There is a trail of blood from him to the inside. And just around this, the corner coming from obviously some kind of semi-hidden passage in the mountainside is this small band of orcs. And their leader, rather large, his lower jaw is metallic, affixed to his skull by bolts, and his left arm ends in essentially what is a buzzsaw.
Nice.
All right.
And they seem to be kind of stomping over towards Scofa's position.
Okay.
The leader every so often stops and barks some kind of orders back at the orcs behind him.
All right. Let's see.
Slap Scofa.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like
30 feet. Yeah. I'm more than 30 feet away from Scofa.
Yes.
There's a measuring thing right there.
What?
Take a look.
That's 7.
Yep.
The length of it.
So that's more than 30 feet. Okay.
Just outside of range.
Just barely.
Just outside the range of mage hand, so I can't slap him awake with that. All right.
Take 5 seconds, can.
Yeah, good point. All right. Though, if I move 5 feet, will I still be hidden?
You are at your optimal hidden position right where you are.
Okay.
You would have to roll again if you.
All right. In that case, I'll make my way back to the group and let them know what I see.
All right.
Save him.
Yes. But not by myself.
So you quickly make your way back to them.
making our way downtown.
Again, it was only 30 or so feet, so you can hot-foot it back to them fairly easily.
There's quite a few orcs up there. And Scofa appears to be injured and passed out.
Great.
Well, perhaps I'll go negotiate.
Yeah.
Do you speak orc?
No, but perhaps we may find a language in common. I start heading up the hill. I'm going to cast Bless first, though.
Sure.
Good luck. I will be behind you. I'll hide in the rocks.
I'll be behind you as well.
So I'll do Bless and then head up. I'm not stealthy, so...
So you're not even trying? Okay.
I'm going to try and hide my way to that rock again.
I may stay closer where I can dive into cover if that becomes necessary.
Fair enough.
I've learned from before.
Sure. So at this point, the leader has approached to just to the left of Scofa's body. Go ahead and move that.
Fireball.
The two that were flanking him continue to kind of stay by his side. Yeah, that's good. And then kind of the rest move in and kind of like fan out. So, I don't know. Just give them a normal movement, approximately.
That's a lot of enemies, Steve.
Who said they're enemies? Just because he has a chainsaw hand.
Well, I mean,
Could be a
unless,
lumberjack.
I mean, maybe Buzz Aldrin's
Right?
is nice.
And so hey Eric,
Yeah.
why don't you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
All right.
As he tries to cut your throat.
Constitution. See. What's the cutoff time? Let's see. 12.
12. All right. So someone is jabbing you in the back.
Yeah.
Do you understand it work?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's you hear in a very deep, kind of somewhat metallic voice, I think it's still out. I'm gonna start chopping it. You guys watch my back.
Okay. It's probably been a long time since I heard orc, but piece of meat. Wait, what? All right. Am I awake or?
Yeah, you're awake, face down in the dirt. Blood all over you.
Been here before, huh?
Your eye aches.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Okay.
I mean, because you've lost sense. I mean, yeah.
Right.
And I don't know what else feels weird.
Leg.
Your leg?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's that.
Okay.
Your tunic feels wet and sticky.
Yeah.
You can smell the metallic smell of drying blood.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to do a spin roll and get up on my feet.
Okay. See if they. Okay. Unfazed, the orc boss merely just gives you the space to do that.
Okay. I'm just
Oh, great.
Yeah, you knocked him down.
I got it.
Well, it's going to be harder now to get the parts.
Feels weird in my throat. I haven't spoken in a long time. But parts. I'm alive. What?
Yeah.
What do you need parts for?
Scofa, let's just
Oh,
come this way.
you're here.
We'll head back to town.
I think- Oh, all right. So he kind of glances over to you as if maybe seeing you for the first time. He was somewhat fixated on your Orkindi friend.
Right.
All right. Get him.
So I'm trying to size up these guys. Are they?
Uh-huh.
Do they look like
Some of them seem like they might be whelps, but a few of them look battle hardened. Nearly all of them have like scraps of metal, either like tied onto their belt or like kind of hanging from like around a necklace that's makeshift or whatever. Some of them look like old kind of like gears or like large lug nuts, like on a necklace or something. But they seem to be scavengers of bits from the old world.
Well, you're really gonna want to get a piece of this guy.
And one of them says, "Hey, boss, there's a metal man over there too."
He doesn't see me. I'm down there. He can't see me.
You're glinty.
Yeah, or that's, I don't know. Yeah, I figure he says that just as you kind of come up.
All right, come on.
So you guys can roll initiative.
All right.
Trade you.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong one. That's normally what I roll.
Did the rest of us heal up back to full?
Yes.
So, except Eric, or
How much time do we have left on Bless?
Say 2 rounds have passed.
Oh, and that's the 3 of us
Oh.
are blessed.
Nice.
He was too far away to.
Oh no! Come on, Steve.
There we go.
And that.
Well, I'm sure. Unless it's a -2.
All right, so 20 to 25. Pigeons.
Crickets.
Pigeons.
15 to 20.
Yep, 18.
16.
All right.
Is that what you rolled?
I rolled a 14.
Oh.
So now I have 18.
Let's see for
Sorry, I
Sora.
saw the die.
Oh, yeah,
I knew you had a huge deck.
Dylan, 15. You said?
16.
16. All right, 10 to 15.
I got a 10.
Woof.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys. See, this is why I rolled. This is why you didn't see me yet.
And Fender got a
4.
Oof.
Big 4.
Big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a big 4?
All right.
So I go first. Right?
So,
Lowest first.
right. So, the boss
Just demolishes.
kind of clanks his mechanical arm to his chest a few times, reaches over where you see like a pull string, and he goes runk, 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 and it does not activate.
Yeah.
So he just tries to slash down on you with it. You can hear him cursing from Org, like, freaking thing.
Frazzle, frazzle. We should use my first.
I can go smile at my
Okay.
my dad.
Well, does a 13 hit you?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Unless that's changed.
I don't believe it has, unless you took that one particular upgrade. All right, so you're gonna take 9 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh no! Okay, you're lucked out. So because he follows up with kind of a foot stomp,
Yeah.
but just you can actually like hear him twist his ankle as he kind of stomps down on a rock that was like right next to your shoulder.
Okay.
All right, so 18 is next.
Yay! I emerge from the rocks and shoot him.
Shoot the boss.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have advantage?
You do not have advantage, but
That's kind
oh, actually,
You would get sneak attack, huh?
yeah.
yeah, no, because you were hidden.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, so but he's engaged with Scofa anyway, so
Yep.
you get sneak attack anyway.
Yeah. All right. 18.
Okay, 18 hits. Yeah,
Oh, for the bless.
For the bless.
I won.
yeah, well, definitely hits.
All right. So okay, here goes. Keep piercing. All right. 6 pierce, 5 sneak.
All right, so 11.
I'm assuming I wasn't part of the blast. Yeah.
Sorry.
So an arrow kind of slips into his side between two of his ribs, and he winces. He kind of snorts at you as you become visible.
And, and cutting action, I will hide.
So you try and regain your hiding. Okay, so go ahead and roll stealth.
15.
Okay, cool. I'll make a note of that. Okay. Delwyn is next.
Use your fireball.
Yeah, I'll catch it.
Actually, I think I will. Use a
yes.
firebolt.
Okay.
I'm also going to do a spiritual weapon. So a little radiant sun kind of pops up near him. After I do some gestures.
Here comes the sun. Not a sponsor.
Can I borrow a D4?
Sponsored by the
Yeah.
sun.
All right. So
Playing in the dark.
spiritual weapon.
Sponsored by the sun.
Nice.
Yeah, AC
No.
29.
Nice.
So
Cool.
5 points.
Right on. 5 points of radiant damage, right? No, force damage.
Force damage.
Yeah, cool. All right.
And I will follow that up with a firebolt as
Cool.
well.
D10.
AC 29 again.
Like, hit.
3 points.
3 points of fire.
All right.
And
3 points of fire.
I'm going to move to the other side of the rock and just kind of peek out a tiny bit.
Okay.
Get behind cover.
All right. Scofa, your turn.
Okay, well. Alright, so when I got up, I noticed that I'm seeing out of both eyes now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because one of them looked.
You know, you also notice your pants. Nearly the entire whatever leg has been ripped off.
Yeah, like an armored leg.
Yep.
Okay.
Machine leg there.
Okay, well, I'm nearly dead, so I'm going to do a full retreat.
Sure.
And so I guess I noticed my legs started to push me even faster and farther.
Yep.
But I'll run back to these guys and say, anyone have a potion on my no last leg? No, I need a potion.
Okay.
So I guess they see like a red glowing eye. Also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Terminator style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ooh,
sound
how are you?
of my
There's
legs.
a few additional pieces of metal kind of around the eye socket where it's used to brace it, as if perhaps maybe it could be replaced again.
Like removable. I could put like
Yep.
upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Scofa?
What?
Is that Scofa?
Yes, of course it's me.
But
So
metal.
Yeah. So when
It's
my
only
leg
partly
is
metal.
moving, does the leg have like a
No,
motorized kind of
mostly
sound to it?
metal.
Or?
It's not extremely audible, but you notice it definitely because you can feel the echo through your skeleton.
All right. So yeah, I move
These days,
over.
always running off and get mechanical body part replacements.
Okay.
Goals.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Because it's a full retreat.
Yeah,
I just asked Sora. Yeah, potion. Yep.
All right. So the orcs start moving.
Today.
Um,
Opportunity attack from the
from no, not from the spiritual weapon.
some
So all three. Well, the first three on you guys' left are gonna move as far as they can till they get eyes on you. So along that kind of middle path.
See how far. So he can double move to me easy. Single move is about there.
There, yeah. 'Cause they do have ranged weapons, so they'll just start throwing stuff at you guys.
it's kind of weird.
And then
Just trying to give us gifts.
so the boss kind of stays where he is. And his two lackeys move forward and try and advance on Scofa. If they can.
Get to about in a single move.
Yeah, single move. Cool. And then the other two are going to try and they'll do a double move and try and get you guys from the other side.
Are there three?
Yeah, those three.
60 right there. And yeah, I think that would put him up there. Oops.
Just barely not touching.
I'm not touching you. Are you scared of me? I'm not touching you.
All right. So we'll do
That's a lot of.
3 attacks on Delwyn with some cover.
Job and
So one guy will have just half cover, and the other two will have 3/4 cover.
I was looking for just my head sticking out. I don't have to do weapons.
Yeah, I think the one guy has kind of just the right angle though. All right, so first one.
All right. Is this the guy without cover or with the least cover?
This is the guy with the least amount of cover.
All right, then he is going to get the
Sun.
warding flare.
Sure.
Sun
So
and
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's reaction, so I only have one of those per.
Cool. So he throws like a little kind of jagged, rusty-looking harpoon at you. Oof! Good thing you got that disadvantage. Does a 13 hit you?
13 does not.
Oh, all right. So you're like it just kind of like skids across the top of your pith helmet and cocks it to the side a little bit. You're like, whoa!
Titanium breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. The other two, you're going to add 5 to your armor class for these guys. And that's definitely not going to hit with a 7 on the die. And that's a 22.
Yes.
Okay, so that one will hit. You bobbed when you should have weaved. Oof. And it catches you square. I just want to kind of it kind of scrapes across your neck. Does like 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Doesn't sink in, but
And
cuts a little
for
gash in it.
Bless,
sure.
and it's 1. So you guys lose Bless.
Oh no!
Ooh, bummer.
Dang it.
Okay. And I think 2 of them are going to throw things at Scofa.
Cupcakes.
Not cupcakes.
Yeah. Potions.
Man, these guys are really
Ping pong balls.
stringing their moves together.
Oh boy.
Going for bops now.
So,
Who cares?
so one of them is throwing like a kind of like a rusty piece of pipe with a bolt through it at you,
Okay.
and the other one is throwing like a dagger.
Okay.
Purple dagger. Yeah, looky. All right, so it looks like the the rusty pipe misses you, but the dagger hits you.
All right. I'm gonna grab the dagger out of the air.
Oh,
Nice.
monk stuff.
Yeah.
Big trouble in Little China made there.
Yeah.
So it's based on how much damage it does.
Right. So 7. Does it do less than 7?
It does indeed do less than 7.
Sweet. Grab it out of the
It
air.
did. It did 6.
And then I use a key point to throw it back at him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've played a monk several times and never have I gotten to do that.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
So what is that? What is that? What is plus 2? Alright, so 18 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And then
It's a D4 for the damage.
I get to add my strength, right? Because I'm throwing it.
Yep.
Okay, so 5 damage.
Nice. All right. Okay.
You could use Dex because it's a finesse thrown or something.
That would not be beneficial to Scofa.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was, let's say, the Cape Orc.
Okay.
That was 5.
So I'm a little surprised by that. Oh, that actually worked.
So
Cool.
Hey, you didn't hit us this time.
Right.
Nice.
Went the right way. Yay!
All right, so that's all the orcs accounted for. Fender, you're up.
Get up here, do your
Where's
job.
my range?
Probably any one of that first group. Any
Yeah.
one of those 4.
Run up here and
Yeah, can I get in front of Scofa, I guess?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's stupid, but...
It's your job, defender, right?
Yup. Yeah,
Yarp.
take my battle axe, still battle axe size, so I can have my shield up.
Sure.
No,
Not so much.
I don't think a 9's gonna do it.
No, it's not, unfortunately.
Cool.
All right. He managed.
Hell, bad die.
Managed.
2 and a 3.
Oof. So he manages to
Okay.
kind of parry your blow with his spear there. All right. So back around to the boss.
Bad dice. You're doomed.
He just starts kind of slowly moseying around towards the other side. to your that way. Yeah, just there.
Got like 15 feet away.
And he's trying to he's trying to start the saw again. Nope.
Okay.
Curses more an orc.
Oh, it's not like a chainsaw; it's an actual like round saw.
It's a buzzsaw, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
Circular saw.
Yeah.
That didn't go.
Okay, Sora, you're up again.
All right.
Jesus.
I'm guessing need to. Well, I guess first thing, we're in action to hand you a potion of healing.
I think it's a free action, right?
Reaction? All right. Cool.
Yeah, to interact. Yeah,
Here's
you
your potion of
can just
healing.
hand him a potion of healing.
And so
Or you like
I can't see the boss from where I'm at.
tuck it in his belt or something.
Yeah.
Not from directly right there.
Yeah.
You'd have to move. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these two are gonna wall up there. So.
In looking at them, do they have more missile weapons they're going to be throwing?
They each maybe had a total of 3.
Okay.
So
If I-
one each.
If I move over to this side, will I have move over to here? Will I have line of sight
On the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Yep. Oh, he's not engaged. Do I have a surprise on him?
Yeah.
Yes. Ah.
Well, hold on. I should probably roll for that.
All right. There's 15 on myself.
Is he have object intelligence?
Disappeared from my sight. It's
Yeah, you do.
nice. All right, shoot him in the face.
He was completely focused on Scofa, apparently.
All right, here goes.
He's got a song on his face.
16,
Right. Focus on his
22 to hit.
That's for sure a hit.
All right. Piercing is blue.
Nice.
8 piercing and 4 sneak.
Okay.
Thunk.
Now go back to your original hiding spots.
That arrow sinks in like inches away from the arrow that you sent before.
Nice. All right.
He goes, "Argh,
Cunning action to hide again.
son of a
20 for hide.
yeah, I guess. Okay. Yeah.
Let
So it works.
be double down.
All right. Delwyn is next.
Fireball.
Kaboom.
One of us should learn that spell.
Go for it.
I'll get right on it.
Going to first use bonus action to move that over
Sure.
and take a shot with that. EC 17?
Yeah.
6 points. Force.
Okay.
He's taking a beating.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to re-up Bless. And just counting on the fact that you'll get advantage most of the time, I'm going to bless the other 3 of us.
Sounds good.
And yes, I'm going to
Go where I was. Down the switch back a little bit.
just get kind of instead.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh wait, they have missile weapons too, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, okay. I'm just kind of putting my back to the rock, then just one eye out over the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It doesn't take a whole lot of smarts to figure out like that if you try and retreat back down the switchback, they're going to have an easier time hucking missile weapons at you, just from the fact they can throw down at you.
Right.
And you know what? I'm going to. Oh no, I'll have to do that later. I have to bring Lady out to send her off as a distraction.
Scofa is next.
Okay, so we're saying drink your potion is an action or
I'll do Mercer rolls and you can
Yeah.
use the bonus
an
action.
action? Okay, so pop it. I can't use my bonus action then, but oh well. That's fine. All right, so what is it? 2d4 plus 2?
For your laser eye?
No, the healing.
Oh, the healing. Yeah. For a basic healing potion, yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Is that right? 6.
Spoiler.
Whoops, I spoilered.
I was going to, but I don't have a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So I'll drink that, and then
Slap him around.
yeah, kind of run right into that cape. So then I can't do any extra actions. Okay, so then I guess I have one attack. I'll spin out my new armored leg.
Sure.
It just kind of juts out and hits him in the. Hopefully it's him. 18.
Yeah,
Bless.
definitely hits.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, bless is down.
Oh,
No, he took
No,
it
no,
back
he
up.
put it
Oh, you put it back up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
It gets put down.
So for 5 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Urgh. Oh, you hit which one?
The cloaked guy.
Cloak. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Keep.
So,
Well,
that's new.
that guy goes down.
Nah.
He gets knocked.
Nice.
Does he fall off the mountain?
So I like kick him back. Like,
There's a little like servo action as you like kick into him. He goes back a little bit further than you thought he would, but
Cool.
like extremely so. All right, Fender, you're up.
No, they're up.
Oh, they're up. Yeah. Okay.
I'd love to go first.
So one of them moves almost to the edge, so he can get range shots at you guys.
You talking these over here?
So who's that guy? Is that guy? Is that an axe?
Dead.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Is that there's one guy with an axe, or is that a mace? What's he?
Let's see, a
Spear?
sword.
Soldier?
Next guy over. That guy.
Spear.
Spear. Okay, so that guy kind of moves towards, just kind of wedge himself in that area.
No.
No. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, and then the guy with the sword kind of goes stand next to him,
Next to him or
next
next
to him, next to his buddy.
out of range?
Yeah, out of range. And then, yeah, sorry. Spear guy engages Fender, and Cape guy engages Scofa. Then further, long axe guy. Yeah, he'll go engage Dylan.
Uh-oh.
So you can get to him.
Depends on what if any of that is.
The first one would be, yeah, but I think he can probably still get to you. And then the other two. Let's see, what's that guy? Does that guy have a sword? Yeah, the sword guy comes just to stand to the right of or the left of the tree, behind the spear guy. He's there.
Flamberge.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
And the other guy kind of hangs out and kind of stands next to the boss, kind of like takes a kind of a defensive stance.
We got the boss.
Yeah. All right. So let's do Dylan first.
Bye, Dylan.
All right. So I'll do warding flare on the first
course.
one.
How bear? Jeez.
Yeah, that's good.
16 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you get halberded for 11 points.
Oh!
Kind of screw. I'm not gonna say like it. This one is more from the impact. It hits you in the breastplate and dents it slightly, and you can feel it like kind of push into your chest, and you definitely bruise some ribs right there.
All right, and let me see if I lose. I get blessed on concentration, right? If I'm
Yeah.
blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I did that.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. I got a 16 on the die.
oh, okay, you're good. Yeah, actually, it's for saves and attacks, so it wouldn't be since concentration
con
is
save?
ability. It would be an ability check. I believe it's not a save. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just a check. Anyway, but we can look that up later. Regardless, you made it. All right. So now a couple ranged attacks. That one can't see Sora. And that one can't either. So one's thrown at Fender, one's thrown at Delwyn.
I catch that, yeah.
Fender, that's definitely a hit.
Because I had my back to him.
He throws a little
So shield that.
half broken sword at you for 6 points of damage. Delwyn gets just like it's like an imitation of a shuriken made out of like 1 foot pieces of wood, just left with like nails in it. Just kind of throwing it at you. Oop. And that's definitely a hit.
So, where who's throwing
Yeah, those two guys are throwing stuff.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a 22, even with the covers.
yeah.
Nice. All right, so 4 points of damage there.
Okay.
So one of the nails kind of catches you in the leg.
Fitness.
All right, and now on Scofa and Fender with their melees. Both of those guys have spears, right?
One has a halberd.
Yeah, well, some kind of halberd or something.
One guy has a halberd. Okay,
The other guy has a spear.
so I believe Scofa, you get the halberd.
There's slave gazoons and bardishas and
Scofa does a
The
16 hit you.
on that one, right?
Ouchies.
I'm
All
just saying
right,
a bunch
so
of
here comes.
names. I don't remember what all the names look like.
5 points of damage is kind of a weak gash across your midsection.
That was a week.
That's one enough. That could be a
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
or something.
All right, and then Fender.
Fucking
Jeez. All right.
freaking.
And he's got a spear, right?
TCK! Oh no!
7 points of damage.
I'm going to parry.
Okay.
Against that.
Sure.
D8.
Use your new
Hachi. Machi.
yellow. Bad dice. All right.
How much did you say?
It was 7, I think.
Uh-oh.
All right.
How's that robot looking?
Looking mad. That his dice suck.
That'll happen. All right. So now it's Fender's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna try and beat some butt.
All right.
Sword, whatever it is, axe thing. 14? Oh wait, bless.
Bless.
Thank you.
Well, 14 hits anyway, so
Okay,
you're
cool.
cool.
Nice.
Cool. Okay. Well, it's 6.
Okay.
And then I'm actually gonna do a sweeping attack.
Cool.
So it'll hit the guy to the right as well.
Spend your superiority die.
Yeah. I think it's
What kind of action is that?
so when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 superior die to attempt to damage another creature. The same attack, choose another creature within 5 feet. And within your reach, if the original attack number would hit the second creature, it takes damage equal to the number you roll on the superiority die.
Cool.
1. Yo!
All right. Jeez. That's rough luck.
Yep. That's my luck.
Somebody else's dice hate them too.
Wait. Second wind. While I'm here.
Yeah, might as well.
Nice.
Bonus action.
There we go. That's more than 2.
Yeah. Right,
7
'cause we hit points back.
plus 3, 10.
Cool. All right. So back around to the boss. He's actually looking pretty haggard. So he turns around and starts walking away.
Wow. Okay. Where's he walking?
Kind of back towards those 2 large rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess about right there.
Huh.
He yells, "Any of you can bring me back a piece, you'll have a reward back at camp. I'm out of here."
Do any of us have any
Okay, boss.
plagues we could give to the orcs?
Okay.
Any what?
Plagues?
Plagues?
Yeah. Give one of these orcs a
He
plague.
seems to have given up on trying to start his buzzsaw.
Yeah.
And Sora's next.
All right.
We're engaged.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, it's going to be an April wedding.
Nice. All right.
It's a good time.
You want me to finish him off or
Hit something.
which one?
Pick one.
Worst one.
All right. How bad off does he look?
Well, from his back, he doesn't look all that bad.
Okay.
But he looked rough. It's hard to say. He's big even for an orc.
All right.
And he did have all that like metal stuff on him, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, so it might be best to try and make sure Dylan doesn't die. So I'll pop out of hiding and shoot that guy there.
Okay.
Here he goes. Advantage.
All right.
Yes.
So so now because you cannot break breaks vision, it's like line of sight with them. You can't really hide from any of the other ones.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
There are a couple you could still hide from, but
Okay.
that's kind of inconsequential.
Okay. So 18.
Yeah, 18 definitely hits.
Excellent.
Now, which one the one that's on Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Piercing, multi-fire. 10 piercing and 5 sneak.
That takes it out. You catch it right in the throat and falls over.
Save the healer, save the party.
Cool. All right, Dylan.
I am going to grab my holy symbol or my medium symbol,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna send out a burst of light, and everyone is within 30 of me. So all the orcs need a con save DC 14.
Ooh. Okay. You can exclude.
Yeah, can be just enemies.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So I will start.
Here's one of mine.
Sure. I'll,
20.
I'll use this one the whole time. All right. So let's start with the one by the tree. To the left. That's a fail.
See?
Um,
See my life, Steve?
next one over. That is what con, right?
Yes.
That's a save. Next one. That's a save. That's a fail.
See?
So if it fail, once you turn them to face away from you guys, if they fail. Yeah. All right. Next. Fail. And last one. Save.
All right. And it is this damage or half if they made it.
Okay.
So 11 points.
92
11
damage. Whoa.
11 points.
You just
All right.
exploded him.
Okay. So
And that's a bonus action. My bonus action is going for something else. Bonus action.
so ones that are facing you took 5, and the other ones took 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 6 Jones.
So ones without are there any ones without capes that failed?
He doesn't have a cape and he failed.
All right, so he dies.
He made it. Has a cape. Has a cape. I think he's the only other cape plus one left, and he made it.
Okay. Cool. All right. So they definitely all get singed. Oh, one of them gets singed away.
Like Thanos.
Yeah, a little bit.
Dust.
There's a little bit of a neon yellow kind of outline before he disappears. A little bit of like a cyberpunk 80s style.
Nice.
And as a gonna move over there and heal myself since I was down to 1.
Woof.
Oh.
That's my bonus action.
Okay.
Hey, that's 6 points instead of 1.
Ooh, wow.
Cool.
Wish I had cool bonuses like that.
Okay.
You got more on your second win than I got on my healing spell.
So
Take it back.
Scofa is next.
Right. So I'm gonna do a little
Dr. Doodle.
flip with a kick over this way. So I'll kick this guy as I'm going by him.
Okay.
Then get face to face with both of them.
It's rude.
Sure.
Alright.
See how this goes.
Terrible.
Alright, let's bless. So that is 15 hits.
15 does hit.
Alright, so 9 points of damage. Cool.
Cool.
That's slamming with
Is that a capeless guy that you hit?
No, he has a cape, but he was.
Oh, okay.
He failed.
Oh, he was wounded.
Yeah,
failed.
he took
Uh,
11 damage.
Oof. He looks like he's barely hanging on.
Okay.
You crack. You definitely dislocate his jaw,
Okay.
and several of his like orc teeth get spit out as he kind of reels from your blow.
All
But
right.
he's still standing.
All right. So as I'm flipping over, my eye just kind of like traces him, and then
Uh-huh.
focuses in and like
Oh.
burns.
Nice.
Right on.
So try that.
Okay.
Less. Damage. I think that's what it is.
So it's D4 plus your wisdom for the damage.
Right, but I think it's gonna miss. 9 to hit.
Yeah, 9 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
So you guys see this red beam shoot out of Scofa's face
Whoa.
and kind of go up into the sky.
I don't remember that.
All right. So the remaining orcs.
Flee.
Well, we have one. There's one capeless guy, right?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
a gatekeeper now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he hangs on. He makes his morale check
Oh,
and
wow.
stands. All right,
Fortunately for him, it's failed his morale check
right.
to escape.
So Flambears tries to get up on Delwyn, but runs into Sora.
Oh,
Wait.
This guy, he's gonna try and join his buddy. It's gonna take all his movement to get over there, so he can get in there, but he can't attack yet. And then, so 2 on Scofa and 1 on Fender, and then 1 on Sora. So let's do Sora first. That's an 18.
oh, that's it.
All right, and that's Flambears, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt.
Not an actual flaming sword, is
He doesn't seem to get like a solid hit on you. It's only 5.
Woo. But still.
Yeah, you're more taking damage from like kind of bringing your bow up to kind of block the blow a little bit and like slamming too hard back into the rock. All right, so now let's do Fender, and that's definitely a
There's
miss.
the
Brings up
money.
the shield at exactly the right time, and there's a big old clang. And then 2 on Scofa.
No, use the die.
Oh, all right. And that's a 22 and a 10.
Okay, 22 hits.
Okay.
It's a mix of both, but it's mostly bad.
So it's what we got, like a sword and a what else?
And
And spear.
Sword and a spear.
Kind of weird spear.
Okay.
Spear with a-
So
The dullest spear.
same damage. Jeez, 4 points of damage. Just kind of slashes. No, yours one over there. As it just kind of like slashes across your midsection. Okay.
It's gonna chop you in half.
So Fender's turn.
Take chop a guy in front of me.
All right.
It'll be a 12 plus bless still.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's 14.
14 hits.
Cool. Nice.
These guys are not heavily armored.
Excellent. 6.
All right.
And I'm gonna expend a superiority die to try and hit the other guy.
Okay.
He's on his last leg.
Probably your last one. Right?
Oh, cool. There's something above 2.
Okay.
5.
All right. And
It says
that.
Did that go?
You took that.
So your initial attack was against a guy without a cape, right?
No, you
No, he's got a cape.
Oh, okay.
Capes.
Oh, those guys both have capes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you said that other guy was like,
Oh, the other guy was almost done. Yeah. So he goes down.
yeah,
for sure.
I slash
Yeah.
across and then just dig it in his back.
Yeah. You take out a chunk of the back of his neck. And
Oh.
he kind of falls over
I
on.
was like, oh, oops.
Gonna tighten there. Chop up the back.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. All right. That was Fender. All right. So back around to the boss. The boss disappears.
Oh.
He's out of sight.
So,
I feel like we were probably chasing him.
Okay. So next is Sora.
All right. I guess I'm kind of the buffer between the healer and these guys.
At this
so-
point, you are. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You can bonus action disengage, so you're not.
You could.
Yes, I could.
certainly
That's
could.
Very nice. So.
And he goes before they do. So.
All right. So I'm going to attack that urge guy
All right.
with my short sword. Oh no! And I don't have glass either. 8.
You don't have blessing anymore?
I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't this time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it just kind of gets caught in his kind of thick hides that he's wearing.
Oh well.
Jangles around a little bit of his knickknacks. But
Oh my.
just waiting for you. Nope. Nothing.
No, did you cut any of them down? Like
No.
Did you drop any like rings or anything
No, I didn't.
that looked powerful that we didn't realize you had?
No, does not appear to have happened. All right, so that was Sora, and Delwyn is next.
Yeah. Going to bonus action move that up.
Sure,
Does that get advantage?
it doesn't know.
Flanking?
The spiritual weapon can't flank.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
I do know that. It's actually in the rules.
You went there.
AC 13.
13 is just a miss.
Darn.
So I miss on a 3.
Life's so hard when you have 3 different things that you can roll that don't hit.
Okay,
And I'm going to
imagine there's like a
Not 7.
because it's like a weapon of light.
I'm going to send a firebolt way of the
Sounds sick.
flamberge
No, it's not a saber.
person.
Definitely not a saber.
Ah,
Come back here.
You can keep that.
Yeah. Laser sword.
nice.
AC 23 plus
Yeah, for sure it hits.
3 points of radiant.
And that's on KP, right?
Flamberge.
Flamberge. Okay.
Flamberge
And
KP.
You had hit him before, right, Sora?
No, he got hit with the exploding light.
Right.
Yeah, you took
Okay.
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Okay, so he goes down then
Woo!
Takes a licking. Keeps on.
because you said 6, right?
3.
3, but he failed.
There was 11 damage from the radiant.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. He's just barely up.
Okay.
There's a what did you just hit him with?
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage?
Sorry, no, firebolt.
Firebolt. Oh yeah. So it's actually like steaming in his stomach, and you can actually see through his burnt hides and skin, like where one of his intestines is like about to bubble out from the wound. It's not good news for him.
Stab.
Scofa, you're up.
All right. So I will do a backhand to the guy in front of me.
Sure.
'Cause he's not like a warrior so much as like a
Yeah, no cape seems like one of the scrawnier ones.
righty. So 18 to hit
Yeah, definitely
for
hits.
9 damage.
Okay, you like catch him right in the pig nose,
Okay.
and you can hear this crack as it goes further into his face than you expect it would,
Okay.
and it just kind of falls over backwards.
All right. Sorry. And then he's going to turn back over here and just kind of tiptoe along the rocks
Uh huh.
to jump over to this guy. Surges with his last key point and does a double punch on that guy.
Sure. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, though, to tiptoe across the rocks.
Okay. Can I use
Saving throw,
acrobatics?
you get blast.
Okay. Yes. Can I use acrobatics or no? It's a saving throw.
It's a saving throw.
All right. So that's a 14.
Okay, you managed not to.
Oh wait, 16. Yeah.
Yeah, you managed not to tumble off the down into the switchback.
All right. So 2 punches.
Yes.
3.
No,
What?
count.
It said 3.
Why 3?
Oh wow, we're both. All right, so
Okay, read
I'm sure 10 misses,
10 does miss, yeah.
and that's 17.
17 hits.
All right, so 6 points of damage on that guy.
And that guy is a cape guy, right?
Hole in the guts.
Oh, he was barely hanging on though.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. You actually knock him back
Down the trail.
off, down the trail. He falls down. Oof.
All right,
As many rings.
so I just kind of stare down the other guy, get my laser Pointing to right down now.
Nice.
Sure. Okay. All right. That was Scofa. So the orcs are next. There are only 2 remaining, right?
Yes.
And they're both pretty well. See that big axe guy is unhurt. Well, no.
No, he's taking 5.
Yeah, he's taking 5, and the other one's taking 5
plus spiritual weapon.
plus
So
spiritual weapon. And you hit him, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, hit him.
Nah,
Nah,
Yeah.
he-
On the
he
first
did it.
hit.
Yeah.
First hit.
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough too. So I'm gonna go ahead and make morale checks for these guys. Oh, sure, I'll use this. Oh. Yeah, they're sticking around.
they pass their stupidity checks.
All right. So spear on Fender, and that's a 17.
No, sir.
All right, you block it with your axe swinging down.
Riposte.
See,
When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend 1 superiority die, my last superiority die, to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
sure.
If you hit, add the superiority die. That's a 1. Cool.
Dang.
All right,
Wait, luck.
Yeah.
Or my inspiration.
sure. Yeah, use that.
Cool,
Ooh.
15.
Yeah, that hits.
There's the money. It only took forever to roll over 10. What is it? Add the superiority die to my damage.
Ooh. Wow.
Cool.
Sure. Okay, so
Just kind of eviscerate
he
this guy. Huh?
he steps in. You kind of block his spear, sending him to the ground. Then you kind of stomp down on it with your robot foot, and you just kind of bring your axe down, kind of cleaving his head in two. And he just kind of
I'm
falls
angry.
over.
Even though I don't need to breathe or anything like that, I'm shaking. So angry.
Your servos are all shifting around in there
Finally hit.
loudly. All right.
Making head cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way over there too.
Sora's turn.
All right.
Right up on it.
Hey, awesome. All right, shoot it.
Sure.
Ah.
So it seems kind of distracted with the menacing robot coming towards it.
You son of a gun!
10.
10? No, 10 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
1d4.
Oh, I thought I didn't have
Oh,
plus.
no, you did. That's
Oh.
right.
Bummer.
You don't get advantage because I'm base to base with it?
No.
No.
You have to be opposite.
Well, no, but I thought
Flanking.
if you were.
No,
Here.
that just
It
allows me to
enables
get.
the sneak attack.
Oh.
All right. Dylan.
Measured. That is close enough to come over.
Sure.
Flanking, right.
Through the rock.
It's not such a turn, is it?
AC 12.
No, AC 12 misses.
And
Through the air.
light the finger up.
Firebolt?
Yep.
Cool.
Whip it good.
Firebolt. Firebolt. Flies
AC
through the air.
16.
Oh, that hits.
For 1.
For 1 point of damage. So orcs are fond of wearing those kind of ear flap caps. So it goes right across the ear flap cap, and they're stitched right down the middle, so it burns the stitches, and the cap falls off his head. You see a little bit of piggy hair fuzz on the top.
I can fix it and sell it still.
All right, Scofa.
All right. So try a little parkour action. I'll
Stop trying the parkour. Just walk by me.
push off with the leg on that side and launch with the other foot again.
Okay, you can roll acrobatics. Okay,
15.
15. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a mess. Even with, yeah. Try that again.
So you're a little thrown off by the ease that you did that parkour.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So now it's a bonus action. Yeah. So I'll just do a headbutt after that.
Sure.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So that is over 20. So that hits.
Yeah, for sure.
For 6 points of damage.
Nice. And he's been hit before, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He took at least 5 from the thing, and then was a hit after that.
I hit him for 1.
For 1, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
6.
Oh, that guy had only been hit for the half.
Plus another 6, so you might still be up.
Taking 12 damage, so.
Yeah, if he's only taking 12, he's still up. He's he's starting to go into like panic mode for sure. And it's his turn.
Yeah.
Morale check.
Yeah.
He's all by himself,
Yeah.
and that's a fail.
I mean, you could just run away, I guess.
Where?
Down.
Oh,
Opportunity attack.
Just because of me, he yells pork chop sandwiches and kind of jumps off the cliff.
Okay.
Wait, did I get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, boy.
No. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Yeah, he
I don't think there's a die I could add in my life
You get up to 13.
beside another D20.
he jumps just far enough to miss the
D6
first
would've
2
done.
levels of the switchback,
Yeah.
but hits the third, and he is in a crumpled heap at the
Okay.
on that level. And that's pretty much over for combat.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna chase
So-
after him.
I was just
I'm gonna chase after
remembering
him.
that
Not ending here.
You
Oh, I get
you
it.
can try and find his trail.
Yeah. I sure will.
I was just remembering, do orcs have that orc ferocity thing that have orcs have?
18.
I mean, everybody.
They don't.
They don't.
No.
Okay. Because can you jump off a cliff and then you go to 0 and then you back up to 1? And then run away?
I mean, that could be a thing.
Okay, good to know.
18 on survival.
Okay. You're pretty sure you got his trail.
Cool. I'm going. He doesn't move very fast, so.
He wasn't slowed down, but he was.
Oh, the
This is
boss
slow.
guy.
Boss.
No, I didn't know he wasn't slow. He just didn't seem to be in a hurry when he was walking away.
Okay, yeah, so I'm running after him.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's not
okay.
in sight.
But I'm tracking him down. And
I'll
Sure.
follow along. It
Yeah.
seems like a threat for the air that needs to be dealt with.
I want to know what he was up to.
I'm gonna take the body parts. As we run along.
They're already taken.
What? No, it looks like he wants more mechanical parts. I think.
I'm going to bring out,
Hey, what if you take his
lady?
parts?
see if she can use her to
Oh,
help,
parts.
like maybe
Give
scent
it
track.
software here.
Oh.
I chose a pig because of their scent.
See that?
He also has a fairly distinctive trail, especially with an 18.
Alright.
So you guys are following for a good 10 minutes or so, and then you reach an area further up into the mountains. It's starting to get really hard. You're having to actually climb, but you see the trail. It terminates, and there's actually like picture a hinged manhole cover about 7 feet across, just like set inside, like somewhat slanted, not like it's almost flat, but into the side of the mountain.
What is it in the side of the mountain?
It's a door, like a small door.
An actual door.
Yeah.
Is it metal or wood or?
It's metal.
do I hear
Metal.
anything on the other side?
It's pretty thick. You don't hear anything.
Well, wait a minute. Is there any inscriptions on it or anything?
In Orcish.
Yeah,
Home
there
sweet
is.
home.
You can read orc.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it just basically says Southern Passage.
Yeah. This is a passage.
So where?
I don't know.
Does it look like he went through here? There was a recent.
So we could be. I mean, orcs normally, but it could be trapped.
I can check.
So it says Southern Passage in Orc.
In orc, yeah.
I probably should have made you roll perception because it's kind of like scratched in it, but that's fine.
Okay.
Check for traps here, please. Sorry.
Okay.
Are orcs normally a threat to communities?
Not normally. There is the odd kind of band that will try and rough up travelers for goods or food, but they're not. Normally, they kind of trying to fend for themselves, pick off kind of like easier pickings.
mildly opportunist.
Yeah, I'd say that. That's fair. They tend to stick to areas to the north for the most part.
So are you going to look for traps?
Yes.
We're going to do it today? Or
So you go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation?
Mhm.
Oh. No. Okay. No points there.
So,
Yeah, natural 20.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
nice.
It's definitely trapped.
All right then.
Orcs aren't that smart.
I'm gonna mage hand some thieves' tools and try and disarm the trap.
Okay.
Nice.
So you
Now I'm still pretty wounded. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that we really want to go through. If it was like easily opened, no problem, but
I mean, he could be getting away, but I'm wounded too.
well, is there anything that we can do, like block the door?
Does it open?
I mean, you could. It opens out.
Oh. So
Like we like a
out, we
garage?
could wedge things in there.
No, well, so it's against the mountain like this,
Oh,
and
flat like
it
on the
appears to
ground.
open like that.
Oh, it's a
Not-
hatch.
Yeah, it's a hatch.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it's not. It's like on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Could
It's
Well,
it's at like a very very slight angle.
use your laser eyes to melt it into the ground. So they
What?
can't open it.
some heavy rocks on it.
You could
Yeah.
take the time and
Yes.
cover it with rocks. You definitely could do that.
We do that. And
I'm
he tries
actually
to
not
melt
even
it.
sure how that happened.
Is there any
Get really angry and do it.
gap between the frame and the door?
You like to like we're trying to wedge something in there.
Yeah.
Roll luck.
Okay. There you go. 17.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Yeah, well, let's go just jam things in these.
So you just want to like kind of muck up the hinge. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I just
Screw,
want
screw these guys.
so the space between the actual door and the frame, I want to jam something in there, like some of the salvaged weapons from the dead orcs,
Mhm.
to make it harder to open. Because if they're opening it from the inside, they're going to be pushing against it. So
Yeah.
I mean, the friction of the objects jammed in the gap will help keep it shut.
Well, you know what we could totally do? Just set up like an acid trap or something. Then open it,
Could totally try that.
trap acid on it.
Well, if you really want to keep it completely closed, I just have this immovable rod. That's what I'm done.
We might need that eventually.
Oh,
That is
You gotta come back.
that is an option that I had totally forgotten about. Yeah, for sure, you could totally do that.
I don't know if they have other exits, but probably not anywhere nearby. I mean, we're planning to come back. I'm curious.
Well, you should at least let Delwyn's sister know.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I like that idea.
While they
Your sister?
discuss
Let's
this,
let
I'm
someone
drawing
strong
a
do
map of
this.
the area.
All right.
Lock it down and
So you just activate the
No,
hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't feel safe leaving this behind, because what if another one comes and is like, oh, cool, free hook, and takes it, and then you've lost it?
they'll have to know how to operate the hook.
Right.
The
That is
dwarf-
true.
Yeah,
Or
The
what?
dwarf that had it didn't apparently know how to create it.
I don't know.
Danig,
but
sorry. Jeez,
No,
insensitive.
I think I just move a bunch of rocks on there.
we'd still do
And
that.
you could still do that. Yeah.
You could kind of hide
Right.
the thing within it.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back, find out that thing you came out of.
Oh, I know. Let's put
Yeah.
a big
So,
rock over.
do you want to go investigate where you woke up first, or spend time? Because you figure just the size and covering it up well, it's probably going to take about an hour.
Lock it down and let's go. That doesn't
Because
take
there's
any time.
definitely rocks that are big enough to cover it entirely,
Yeah.
but to move those are like
Yeah.
an immense weight.
Yeah.
We
Can we
do
just do a quick obscuring of it?
Sure, yeah, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Are we on a time crunch? I mean,
I don't know. I think the sooner we get back,
Yeah, I don't know how long I was laying there, but yeah.
I'm sketching a map.
Sure, yeah.
yeah, we know how to get back.
I mean, I'll go with the majority, of course, but I say lock it down and let's head back.
That's fine with me. No. It would take them a while to figure it out. I don't think most of those orcs are going to be able to do that.
Okay. So you spend 20 minutes doing a quick cover, another 10 minutes moving back to the spot, and
Looting all the dead orcs.
by that time, you can hear an audible kind of wrong button. Kind of clicking. As you can see, the structure has closed itself now. And there's that you remember that kind of ring of light has kind of reappeared around it, and it's slowly kind of sinking into the ground.
I run up to it. Wait, I want laser eyes.
Hey, careful.
But I want laser eyes.
How
come you get them?
I don't know.
I'm running.
I get as good a look at it as I can as it's going down.
I run up to it.
Okay, yeah, it's
bang laser eyes. Give me purpose.
robot fit. And in a matter of I don't know, like 20 seconds or so, it's back under the ground,
digging after me,
and kind of the dirt kind of rumbles, and you can see where it arose, but an image begins to kind of like overlay to kind of mask it as the ring of light starts to fade away.
Oh, like an illusion?
Like an illusion or a hologram.
Okay. Can I put my hand through it?
Mhm.
Feel...
I was hitting it, right?
Right.
It was there.
Yeah,
solid
you can
inside.
you can hear thick metal.
Hey, Scofa,
Yeah.
what happened to your old leg?
I guess it's down there somewhere.
Yes, perhaps a bit of explanation.
I don't know if I have one really.
It's like your leg inside there, or?
I think so. Okay, I gotta look at it.
Pause for a moment. There's a jet flying over us.
Wait,
You have kind of a techie eye and a metal leg now.
yeah, I noticed that.
And you can't explain?
I don't know. What do I remember?
You remember bits and pieces of what I described last time? It's very dreamlike to you.
So just pulled in and then that's it. And then
Yeah, you blacked out.
Yeah.
You said you just kind of wandered off 4 hours or so before dawn.
Yeah, something was. I don't know. I mean, it's curious. Something drew me to this spot. And yeah, it was glowing like this, and I don't know. So he just pulled me in. Once I got close enough, there was these tentacles or something. Were they metallic tentacles? Or...
Yeah. Roll luck for me.
Bender's pouting.
15.
15? Okay.
Um,
Your shirt is intact.
my shirt is intact. Okay.
I don't know if that means anything to you, but
Well, I got something. Yeah, pulled me in, and then I don't know. I wonder if it has something to do with the mist. If there's like mist inside of it or something. I don't know. My memory is gone after that. I mean, I
So-
guess I could have been unconscious, but
So if they chopped off your leg, is it like just hopping around down there, or like an undead leg in the mist?
I mean, I don't know. Down there, it's just unless it connects to something. I guess that would be interesting.
Or if they just flay the flesh off your leg and eat the bone?
I don't know. Can I tell?
it's completely replaced.
It's all metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing left.
It feels weird, for sure.
Well, a few things. I propose a rule. Let's say while we're resting and we have someone on watch, if party just ups and leaves in the middle of the night without saying anything, we stop and ask them where they're going, and if they don't reply, we may assume they're under some kind of influence, and we stop them and maybe wake the rest of the group, if we can agree on that.
That sounds very good. Yeah, I like that.
Sounds
idea.
extremely biased.
How so?
All of you sleep well. I don't.
Well, the same would apply to you. If you were to get up
Well, who would
and leave
alert you?
camp in the middle of the night, we would ask you where you were going to make sure you were safe.
Yeah, but none of you notice. because I'm always awake. There's
We're
no
happy
other
to take
watch.
watches.
Yeah, we take watches.
More laser.
Did I actually come out? Like I'm playing around with it.
No, it's fixed in there pretty well.
Okay.
Is it like a light bulb?
No, he can't unscrew it.
Okay.
We'll speak more on this later. Let's see if they have anything of use
You
on
know,
them. Get back, report this, go back up and get the claw.
yeah, the mayor is right behind his house. His hands are all metal. You might know something about this.
Huh.
So I wouldn't be
Does
too
your-
happy that you're
does-
messing around with this
does your-
garbage.
I look at the metal. Did it look like the same color, maybe in style? Not that I'm a mechanic or anything.
I am.
Well,
You're a carpenter.
hand to leg, but there's a definite like aesthetic similarity. Sure.
What's that? Sure.
Carpenter
Alright.
by trade, mechanic
Do you feel
by
this?
necessity.
No,
I'm gonna
kind of.
poke around on the orcs, try my luck,
Feel it
and
more.
see if I find anything that I could take back for
Yeah, sure.
trading.
So wait,
Go and roll.
so if you stub your toe, it hurts your hip?
No, I mean it's like
7.
like
Seven,
I guess
no.
you feel it, but it's
At least you don't find anything.
Lucky number
But you never
7.
rolled it, right?
I want to take a look. What am I using?
Not really. Like
Do you want to roll luck
Oh.
for something useful?
Yeah, like,
Was that rust? Was that rust?
I
I
don't
hope
remember
not.
how it works.
What was your rust?
I don't know how much I have.
No, I'd have to
It's not on your character.
worry about that now.
I have 13
Oh,
luck.
no.
Okay.
That's one. I have
I
no
hope it's
idea
waterproof
what that
because
means.
maybe it will encourage you to bathe.
If you roll over a certain DC, you
Mhm.
find like a certain number of mundane but useful objects.
Because
The
it
higher you
uses
roll, the
it,
better.
right?
It uses a point which you have a chance to get back
Huh.
each morning.
Interesting.
That's true.
Well, I don't think I'm going to have a better time to use it. So
Does it itch?
Kind of like
So what'd you get?
inside. Yeah.
7.
It's
How do
like-
you
Same as
scratch
him.
that?
You can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It is kind of annoying.
for the future,
How do you keep rolling on the ground?
the DC to get something is a 10.
Itch.
well, Steve, I haven't really rolled
I don't know. now
much
that I'm
above a
thinking about
10.
it.
I mean, that would
Hey,
be
I have a +4 until I use it.
a distraction if I was like, oh, itch, I can't reach.
Anyway, and I hit the wrong button again. Okay, sorry.
Is it
Um,
detachable?
Don't think so.
Have you tried?
No.
So what's the plan? The adventurers.
We go
Well,
back and-
loot them for anything that might be of use, non-luck-wise anyway.
Yeah.
So they have a bunch of crude weapons. They all had hide armors, knickknacks on them.
I want their knickknacks.
All right, we gather up their knickknacks. And
Ear flat hat.
Let's see.
Singed ear flap hat.
You can mend it.
They had. Jeez, that's not much. 3, 7, 8. A total of 10 silver between a lot of them.
It's all back at camp. So this is the clearing. It's not like this isn't the mayor's backyard. It's just
No,
up the.
it's about 120 feet up.
still really close to town.
It's fairly close to town, yeah.
Is the leg cold to the touch?
It is.
Not poking at it.
Well, no, it gives a little bit of heat off, like a battery after, like if you take it out and let it cool for a few minutes. So there's like a little bit of ambient heat, but not a whole lot.
Does that thing get cold?
Okay, well,
I don't know. We'll find
Just-
out.
Seems to generate.
just satisfy my curiosity. Hold still for a moment. I'm going to give him a medical checkup.
Sure,
That's why I put points in that skill.
sure.
14.
Okay. Are you consenting to this
Yeah.
turn your head and coughness?
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm curious myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
one metal net.
Was that replaced too?
So I don't know that you had hidden this before, but it wasn't like specifically brought up before.
Yeah.
When you open his chest, like check his heartbeat, there is a scar / tattoo on his chest, fairly crude circle about yay big that has 8 tendrils with dots at the end of each, and a kind of singular dot in the middle.
Oh, I have the same tattoo. Open up my chest piece.
It's different.
But he appears to be in, other than being wounded from the fight, in pretty good health.
The flesh, like around where it's attached, it's in good condition. It's not like inflamed or anything.
Mhm.
Well, that's. How long did you feel that you were gone?
Don't know. I mean, it was dark when I came up here.
Do Orkindi grow facial hair or anything?
Yeah.
Does it look? Does he look like he was gone longer than 4 hours to us?
Doesn't.
Alright, so
I mean, I feel good. It's a little strange, but
oh, now I'm strange.
no, I mean, I feel strange.
That laser eye thing was.
Don't bring
Beam
up
eye,
the
that's
laser.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try not to look at anything for too long, I guess.
I'm walking back to town.
So figure it out.
Another thing of note, I should say, is that when you were listening to his heart, there's a buzzing sound in his chest.
That doesn't sound right.
What?
There's kind of a buzzing
And
sound.
if you'd like to make a perception check, for me.
To see how many bees are in his chest.
I'm on a binge of 3s today. 7.
Okay, so not so much.
Do I notice a buzzing in my chest? No?
You don't notice it.
Okay. It seems
Do I notice
fine
it?
to me.
You're like crowding around watching that examination.
Before they brought up the eye, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Then after they brought up the eye, that's a 3-2.
So what are the parts
Jeez.
that they replace? So you get your leg and your
So they bring
eye.
up the eye, and then I leave. I'm walking back to town.
Yeah, you're starting frustrated.
I mean, those are the parts that were
laser eyes.
damaged, so makes sense.
The monks don't have laser eyes.
if we damage other
No Jet
parts
Li
of the
movie
organ,
has.
you get your face.
Suddenly,
I
Pew, pew.
don't really want to try that.
I mean, that could be interesting.
It could be, but I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't really want to replace my parts.
I mean, if you chopped off your hand, you get like a metal hand.
Don't think it works that way. No,
Oh,
I'm going to say no.
right.
Mark the location. This might be
Yeah.
good
hold on.
trade
Oh
for
yeah. Okay, no. Never mind.
the city. Let the ghouls know there's
corpses.
a bunch of corpses up there.
Oh.
Could be good for them down there. That's
That's true.
quite a bit of food. That might.
Then the ghouls can fight the orcs.
Oh,
And then we don't have to.
Shall we head back to town?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I'm already on my way.
Yeah, Fender's already partially down the switchback.
He is a moody robot.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
automaton. What are we supposed to call them?
I don't know.
You're all racists. Doesn't matter. Say whatever.
He's a moody creature.
yeah.
Being. He's a moody being.
Being. There you
Yeah.
I'm not a bean.
Oh.
go. Yeah, I'd like to talk to the mayor, but
Well, yeah, we should definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of
it's
in
right in
his
his
backyard
backyard
anyway.
Yeah.
I'll head down the hill as long as everyone else is.
Yeah.
So, just from your vantage point, as you guys are coming down the hill, you can see the town beginning to wake up, and people are going out to tend their gardens, and those who fish by the coast go out, and yeah, you can see activity starting to fizzle up.
Can I?
And as the mayor told you before, he likes to do rounds to touch base with everyone each morning. So you can actually like kind of see him come out. He does a little bit of a stretch, and he has a for lack of a better word, like a ledger kind of tucked under his arm that he picks out and kind of flips open to the first page, and he kind of looks at it for a moment, and then he starts heading off towards the center of town.
I want to. Are we close enough? I want to wave him down and say, "Morning."
Hello. As you guys kind of come back around, you come back around, and you with Fender at the head. I guess I don't know if you paused.
Yeah,
it.
no, I didn't.
So
I go explain everything to them
okay.
as they're coming up.
Does he
explain
look
it all.
concerned at all that we're coming from down the hill? Or?
He looks puzzled for sure.
Okay.
But this is a man who has been in a leadership position for a while, and so he seems to have good control over he has a good poker face for sure.
So,
I hear you had an encounter.
In the laser room.
Yes.
maybe we should go inside.
please come in.
The whole town. Hey, everybody.
Well,
He's got a laser.
Fender, please, why don't you come inside? So he brings you into his office like before, and asks you to sit down at the table, and again offers you some food. This time, instead of he had strawberries before, this time he has like sliced peaches and like fresh like muffins. Looks like they're like cornbread muffins of some kind.
Okay.
And starts like pouring cups of water for you guys. Can I get you something as well?
Oil.
Oil will be fine. Sure.
I'm starving though. That's really good.
Okay. Yes, please. Tell me what happened.
I'm just thinking back to when we were up there. Did any of the other orcs have any like replaced parts?
They did not know.
Okay.
Well, have you gone up there?
Yes.
It's
recently?
behind your house. Have you ever seen this? I described the obelisk to him. Coming out of the ground.
That is how it functions. Yes.
So you've seen this then?
Yes.
Uh,
That's how my hands were replaced.
They were.
Yes.
Okay. Are you the only one?
I assume you heard the calling.
I guess that's what that was. Yeah. What is it? What?
I can only again call it a calling. It seems to. I mean, I don't want to sound presumptuous or anything, but it seems to choose people who can better themselves in a certain way. Before I was a writer, but I worked on a farm with my family, and there was an accident. It entered my hands quite badly, and it was fortuitous that I came across this.
Yeah. How long has it been there? I mean, what is it? Where did it come from?
Where it came from, I couldn't say.
Yeah.
But it has been here only about 5 years.
Huh.
There was a streak of light from the sky, and I searched it out.
The sky. Wow.
Almost as if a storm. I want to say lightning, but it was far less erratic.
Oh. Amazing. And then you heard the calling after that, I guess.
Yes. Strangely, it's I don't know why I thought this, but I for some reason assumed it was elven origin, and I tried to speak to an elven, and that's how it responded to me.
Oh. I was going to say, I spoke to it in, I don't know if you're familiar with the Olm language, but
Ooh. It's something I've been interested in, but I'm not familiar.
it responded to that, but I guess if it responded in Elven, maybe it knows several languages. I was hoping there was some connection, but strange. So has anyone else come and had the calling? I mean,
Early on, I had thought to bring others who were injured,
yeah.
but it seemed to reject them.
Okay.
It only would pick. I have no. So far, only me and apparently yourself.
Okay.
And
And it's been several years. Is there anything you've noticed that's changed?
I feel more invigorated for sure.
Yeah, I do feel. Yeah.
And I was able to integrate several tools into my hand, as you noticed before.
Right. Huh.
Fender's hanging his head dejectedly, knowing that he won't be picked.
Well, have you? No. I'm assuming word of this has gotten around at some point, or are you keeping it? Are you keeping it?
I'm afraid. A year later or so, after my attempts at helping people failed, a few young folk tried to force their way into it, and it did not end well.
Did they try to dig down to it? I'm wondering if it's just like transportation down to something lower, or
I mean, I suppose it's possible.
yeah. All right, I want to roll. Can I roll inside? I just want to see if he's holding anything back. Or,
Sure, go ahead.
23.
He seems pretty upfront.
Okay. And do you have any memories of the actual when your hands were replaced? I seem to have just missed everything.
I have a memory of a violent dream, but nothing concrete.
I wonder if this thing can bring someone back from death or on the brink.
That would be something.
Well, I guess there's just more questions than answers.
That
But you said there was orcs.
being discussed, yes.
Yeah.
We he left our boat in the wee hours before dawn without saying he was going anywhere. Luckily, to his skillful tracking, we found that he took this path up this way.
Yes.
As we crested the hill, saw him lying with orc with weird mechanics and hovering over him.
So that, I mean, you mentioned it before, but like the specifics of that definitely piques his interest, and he visibly, like, his posture changes slightly. And he goes, "Oh, that's quite troubling."
Yes, he was coming to, and I said, "You know, you don't want to bother him. He'll be coming with us." And then they kind of started attacking us.
Well, you said something
said-
too.
We were able to dispatch 8 of them. 9
That
of
makes me rethink the
Yeah.
criteria of the device.
Yeah, you think it was his arm was replaced? I mean, his saw wasn't working well, so I don't know.
I've come across other folk like us rarely, but there are others.
Did his mechanics look similar?
Now that you think of it, yeah, they did.
So I guess they can fail over time then.
When he said, I couldn't quite hear it, Scofa, but he said something right before, as you were waking up, right? Something about.
Yeah, he wanted parts.
Yeah, I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah, he was looking for parts, so
Interesting.
maybe his has failed and he wants to replace them. Huh?
Well, maybe his are failing because they weren't originally designed for him.
Oh, maybe he might have taken it from someone.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Well,
more hopeful.
and that being said, we was able again by their skillful tracking, tracked him down to an entrance.
7 feet.
I think he's Scofa had or Sora has sketched it out on a map, so you can have a better idea where it is. And we currently have it secured, so it cannot be opened from the inside.
Yeah, it's a hatch.
But also,
Okay.
I don't know if this helps with your ghouls, but that's feed you can give them. It's plenty of
a few bodies.
flesh.
Well, I mean, we could definitely retrieve the bodies and send them to the ghouls. As for them coming to get them themselves, I think it's a bit of a trek. But that is helpful, and this passage definitely worries me. So
Yeah, it was
yes,
labeled Southern Passage.
if you'll indulge me, I'm gonna send a few of our more skilled workers up there and see if we can block it off more permanently.
Well, I'm curious what's inside before we do that.
Do you have dynamite?
We have some crude explosives, but
Yes.
we have been holding on to them for an emergency. I suppose this would qualify.
Or like, some sort of. I guess if you have like plenty of oil and fire and just kind of smoke them out.
We could try and seal it more permanently.
I mean, I wonder if he has answers. It's not likely, though.
One thing to know: if your workers tamper with the door, it is trapped.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
I'll have them be more careful.
Oil and fire go.
Well, I'll
on.
definitely have to post some guards by there. But I suppose I could hold off and sealing off for a day or two.
That would be
I don't.
enough time, yeah.
I don't want to leave that as a possible invasion point
Definitely, yeah.
for longer.
Yeah, he didn't seem too concerned with the ones he left behind, so I assume there's more.
Mm.
You did mention it. No, wait. It's before.
He said camp? Okay, I'll mention that. Oh, that's right. Come back, bring back the camp.
But that would be somewhere inside the mountain, I assume.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, that is troublesome. But I'm glad you brought that to me right away. I'm gonna have to call a few people and discuss what our next move is. If you don't mind, I'm gonna be off and get that going.
Yeah, I'll just create an adhesive.
He may very well do. If you don't mind visiting him and asking, I mean, I'll see him later for sure.
Yeah.
But we can, if you could get on that.
Yeah, we need to restock some healing anyway.
So is that long enough for a short rest?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I have 1 hit die left. Nice.
Short rest gives you back a hit die.
You can spend hit dice.
You can spend up to. We have to. I just used 2 already. Yeah, we have 1 per level.
Oh.
When you do a short rest, you can use as many as you want.
Oh, okay.
But you get half of them back each day. So.
Okay. Yeah, not that bad now. So
I'm back up to full.
cool. Well, I guess we're doing it. All right.
Just in case. we'll
Do
probably-
the thing.
8.
Yes, that's your
He didn't touch his oil. He got some.
No.
He had like a sip or two, but
Mm-hmm.
once the mayor was like, "Oh yeah, this thing gave me
So,
magic powers."
that's
And I promise to look out for a way to get you a laser eye.
that's
All right.
probably a good place to call it for tonight. We're close to 10. So I don't have the arch for viewers. Scofa, Eric's character, is playing a custom archetype that I came up with specifically for this campaign, called the Way of the Lightning Heart, which is essentially someone who becomes a cyborg, though who has trained their body to accept these parts and use that to their advantage. I will at some point, probably next week, post that for folks to look at.
Where are you gonna post?
That's a good question because the website isn't finished yet, but we'll keep you updated via Twitter and let people see bits and pieces of that. And there is also a custom feat that I've come up with so that the cybernetics are not exclusive to that class. Definitely less powerful, but Fender could at some point receive an upgrade as well if he wanted by spending a feat.
It's a feat.
You're a fighter, you get more.
Do you?
Yeah, you get one at 4th and 6th.
Whoa.
So there's that option. But thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our little stint up the mountainside, uncovering a little bit more of Scofa's origin. And it seems to be more questions than answers, like always. Hope you all had fun. I did. Thank you to my players for once again gracing us with your presence.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry that you rolled so poorly tonight.
No, it's not just tonight. It's Matt's games and
You're not quite Whedon bad, but it's rough. So thank you all for joining us. Tune in next week. Eric will be out, so Scofa may be being botted. So
get it?
we'll see how that goes. But again, it's been Kicking the Door. Thanks for joining us. Come see us next week. Good night.
Good night.